All right. If you're here looking for an exciting promo, you've clearly never watched a match with Brian the McGuffin Michaels, because I'm not a big promo guy. But I'm just going to tell it like it is, which is that it's been a long road getting here. Here we are. We're going to find out who's going to finally challenge Jeremy for the title. I'm excited for the opportunity. But honestly, if I lose this one, I'm okay with it, because I like Kirk. I even like his manager, Jay, even though he's a little iffy. But, they're good guys. I've talked to them a lot. I've even done study sessions with them. So if I lose, so be it. But I'm going to do my best to try and win, and we'll see what happens.
All right, real quick, I just want to say that obviously this is a celebrity impersonation match. We've got you looking like Wes Bentley. We've got Ron Howard in here. We've got Chris Penn, and we've got Obadiah Stane. Now, with that out of the way, are you ready for this? We've trained. Right, we've gotten you've had so many triple threat matches. Are you even sure you know what to do just one-on-one?
I don't know.
You know what to do.
Well, only one opponent color on the wheel. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, it's been a long road to get here. I mean, we had that big influx of rookie talent that came in this year. And I don't know if anybody would have thought it was me standing here at the end of it. But here we are. And one more mountain to cross before I get that title match. And I mean, it's a big one. It's Brian. And, Brian said some very nice things about me, and I respect the heck out of Brian. He's one of my favorite players in the league. And Brian is a prestige opponent. I mean, you got Jeremy, maybe you got Jake, you got Brian. And I mean, these guys are, you have to earn your way to play these guys. Brian and I have played each other in a couple of different formats, but this is our first one-on-one match. I'm very excited to take him on. And like Brian said, I want the title match, but if I got to see Brian go, there's nobody else I'd rather see take it besides me. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. You got this. Breathe, roll your shoulders back, let go of all that tension. Let's get this W.
All right. Welcome, everybody, and this is it. The one that you've all been waiting for. This is the end of the tournament. Singles division, rookie side and vet side are meeting to face the opportunity to get to Jeremy Adams. I am Sandy the Sandman Robinson. This is Full Metal Tribute, and I am joined by one of the all-time greats in this league. He undefeated team champion with the great Paul Oyama. Michael Campbell, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm doing good. This is an exciting match. This is the first time we've ever done the whole rookie and vet sort of situation, and this is, to be crowned the winner of this very first sort of tournament. Kirk said that, not many people expected him to be. I disagree. I think Brian versus Kirk would have been a popular choice for the final. These are two players who have a wealth of knowledge. They can go deep. I'm very excited. They're coming off two kind of big matches. Kirk had to take out his faction mates. Brian had to compete in a four-way, which is like, once it's a four-way, it doesn't matter how good or bad you think you are. Everything is even. Anything can happen. So, yeah, I mean, and like they both said, a one-on-one, none of them have played in a one-on-one in quite a while, so there's going to be a bit of an adjustment. I'm very excited to see how this turns out.
Absolutely. You couldn't be more right about who made it to the end of this final. I think if you were going to put any kind of money down, these two competitors were a good bet for anybody. And yeah, they did have to go through fire both to get here. The rookie side did all triples throughout their side of the tournament. Brian coming in and doing that fatal four-way, the first one in Full Metal Trivia history. You know what? They earned their spot, and this is going to be a really fantastic match to have them in. And I can't wait to get started. So let's get some introductions in. Introducing first. He has a strength of Marx Brother movies. We're talking about Kirk, the consigliere Kowalkowski, and his opponent, one half of the team champions to this point, and a strength of 90s actor, actress filmography. That's a ton of people. He is the MacGuffin, Brian Michaels. All right, guys, congratulations on getting this far. You guys both ran through your ends of the tournament brackets, and we are here, round one. works like this. Tell them, Michael.
Oh, okay. So round one, it's our whiteboard round. Each competitor gets 8 questions. There's no penalty for missing. If you get all 8 right, you get a bonus question. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. How it always works. Yep.
Absolutely. Are you guys ready?
Let's do this.
You guys have 3 repeats, 1 challenge. Use them wisely, and we're gonna go with question number 1.
Yep. Your first question comes in the category of actors and actresses. The films Desk Set, Adam's Rib, and Woman of the Year all starred which famous Hollywood couple? Looking for 2 actors and actresses.
I have seen 2 of the 3 movies.
Oh, yeah? You like them? Okay.
I'm not a fan of one of the people, big fan of the other.
Okay. Wow.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get answers starting with, we'll start with Brian.
Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn.
And Kirk.
Katharine Hepburn, Spencer Tracy.
And we start off with 2 correct answers. Good job, guys. And for the record, I love Katharine Hepburn. Not a big Spencer Tracy fan. All right, question number 2 is in the category of comedy. Kirsten Dunst, Isla Fisher, James Marsden, and Lizzie Kaplan all appear in what 2012 comedy?
That was James Marsden, just to clarify.
Marsden, sorry, my bad. What did I say?
I think you just didn't say the D. It was, they've got like 3 other actors, so it's fine. The tension.
All right, I'm going to give you guys 5, 4,
Repeat.
3. Okay, Kirk's first repeat. And I will correctly pronounce that name this time. In the category of comedy, Kirsten Dunst, Isla Fisher, James Marsden, and Lizzie Kaplan all appear in what 2012 comedy?
It's on the tip of their tongue. Can they
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's see if the repeat helped them. Kirk.
Oh, did you get? I said, what's your number?
And Brian.
The Dictator.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Bachelorette. Bachelorette.
Oh.
I see a lot of people have seen that movie, but
all right. Yeah, your next question comes in the category of directors. Who directed the following films? Margot at the Wedding, While We're Young, and Greenberg. There's one movie in this that I like a lot.
I will flat out admit I've not seen any of these movies.
Definitely I'm talking.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go back over with answers for Brian.
Is that Noah Baumbach?
And Kirk.
I also guessed Noah Baumbach.
Both correct. All right, so far they're answering my questions, Michael, and not yours. So we'll see if that trend continues with question 4. That's me. So they're answering your questions correctly and not mine. I got that all backwards there. So let's see if the trend continues with my questions. Your 4th question is in recent releases. Oh, this movie. In Ready or Not, the Le Dormas family made their wealth off what? Looks like they're both ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to go over to Kirk. Kirk, what'd you have, buddy?
I said games.
And Brian.
Games.
All right, we'll accept that answer. Specifically board games, but you guys got games is correct. Ah, broke the curse. Woohoo!
3-3, going into your fifth question, which is drama. Which former SNL star plays the Herald in 2017's Mother? So we had to add the former in there just so there's no controversy. I think.
Huh? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. I believe we are going to go to Kirk or Brian.
Yeah,
Brian first.
I didn't finish writing. I was just randomly guessing Molly Shannon.
And Kirk.
Another guess. I said Kristen Wiig. Kristen Wiig.
That is the correct answer, and he takes a 1-point lead.
Wow.
Going into question number 6. Oh, yay. In one of my favorite categories, non-U.S. films. And I'm not even saying that as a joke, considering how many non-U.S. films I've been watching lately. All right. Your question in non-U.S. films. Bong Joon-ho directed what crime drama about the first serial killer in South Korea?
Actually, I own this on DVD.
Nice.
Brian went straight to his pool.
He did. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Kirk, what'd you get?
I think this is no non-U.S. film. It's wrong. I said Crime Memories.
And Brian.
I'm not sure. I said I Saw the Devil.
Both incorrect. The answer we were looking for was, and Kirk was the closest, Memories of Murder.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, still 1 point lead.
Your seventh question comes in the category of horror thriller. Which prolific actor plays Lord Summerisle in 1973's The Wicker Man?
I don't know if you know this, but not a big horror fan.
Yeah, actually own this in Blu-ray as well.
Not me.
Have you seen the remake though? Have you seen it?
Yes. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brian.
I don't know. Richard Harris.
And Kirk.
Christopher Lee.
That is correct. To extend his lead. All right, guys, and your final question in round number 1 is category number 8, and that is plot summary. Name the following 80s movie. In this parody of blaxploitation movies, a black hero wannabe named Jack Spade reunites former black heroes from the 70s to help him get revenge on Mr. Big, whom he holds responsible for his brother's death. And they finished before I was even done the question. So we're going to go into a quick 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Kirk, what'd you have?
I'm going to get you, sucker.
And Brian.
Technically, I'm going to get you, sucker.
Yeah, so...
So there's no... in the
I say give it to him. I'm not one of these people that's going to challenge this kind of thing. But that's just me.
It doesn't say it has to be the I. So I'd give it to him.
Yeah. All right. That's an easy one to get through because I would give it to you too. So, but all right. So that is the end of round number 1. We're going to take a small timeout and we are going to come back after with some scores. Be right back. All right, guys, we're back. And after that really good round 1 by both competitors, we do have a slight lead, and that is going to Kirk. And he's got a lead of 6 to Brian's 4. So as we go into round number 2, Kirk will have the honor. Why don't you tell him why don't we first give them the categories, and then we can decide if he wants to go first or not.
Yep. Do you want me to say? Oh.
Sure.
So we have classics, roll call, astronaut movies, happy holidays, which is holiday movies, Hua, Al Pacino, rappers turned actors, romance, Steven Seagal, secret films, movies about secret agents, movies about writers, and your strength categories of 90s actor and actress filmography and Marx Brothers movies, and black and red.
Absolutely. I noticed there, Michael, that you hoo-awed for Al Pacino, but you didn't rap for rappers turned actors. I mean, what's going on with that?
They get very hairy.
All right, guys. So, Kirk, you are in the lead. I am going to bring your manager in, and you guys can choose whether or not you'd like to spin first or defer. All right, guys, we're back after just a quick little timeout. We did have a snafu with one of the questions, and it's all on me, and thanks again to Brian for bringing this in a previous match that has not aired yet, so it won't matter. But in a previous match, we had to substitute 2 of the questions from one of the categories on the wheel, and we didn't tell our head question writer that ahead of time, so he added this one back there. But Brian mentioned it when he heard the name, and we did go ahead and check, and those 2 questions hadn't been done. So we are substituting that whole category for another category, and that category is movie soundtracks. So that if they spin Steven Seagal, we're going to karate chop him right out and put in the soundtracks, and they'll answer that question. All right, so Kirk, it is your time to talk to your manager of whether or not you want to go first.
So you're not really afraid of anything on this board right now. I think the worst thing for you might be rappers in movies or soundtracks, but
yeah,
it leaves a lot of open board for you. If you feel comfortable with it, I would say let's go first.
I kind of want to play from behind. I kind of want to let him go first and go behind. So I think I'm going to go second.
I respect that.
All right, we're going to go second.
Okay. And that means Brian's going to go first. Yeah, Jay's going to go B. Jay just out.
You make the guy watch 50 Shades of Grey, now he has to play from behind. Just saying.
Yellow.
All right, so Brian, you are going first, so you get to choose your color first.
Let's go red.
Red. And that automatically means that Brian or Kirk is black. All right, so Brian, we've got your color ready. Are you ready for your first spin?
Sure.
All right, here it comes. The spin, as they say, is in. Where will it land? Oh. Roll call.
I will take that.
All right, roll call it is. Look at that.
Do you want to take them all, mate?
I can take them.
Yep.
All right, so Brian, you have decided to keep the category of roll call. Are you ready for your first of 4 questions? Remember, you do have multiple choice, and you still have all 3 of your repeats and your challenge. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your first question is, which film starred Oscar Isaac, Olivia Wilde, Mandy Patinkin, and Olivia Cook?
I'll take multiple choice on that one.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, The Promise, B, Life Itself, C, A Most Violent Year, or D, The Lazarus Effect.
I don't know this.
5.
Life
4.
Itself.
Correct for 1 point. All right, your second question in roll call. Which animated film featured the voice talents of Mickey Rooney, Kurt Russell, Jeanette Nolan, and Jack Albertson.
The Fox and the Hound.
For 2 points. All right, here we go with question number 3. Which film stars Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, Bella Thorne, and Terry Crews?
Oh my God, what was the name of that movie?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay. First one for Brian. Which film stars Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, Bella Thorne, and Terry Crews?
The names escape me. I'm going to have to go multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice options are A, The Wedding Singer, B, Bedtime Stories, C, 50 First Dates, or D, Blended?
Blended.
For 1 point.
Now, just
All
like
right.
we're giving everyone the finger. Like that.
Nice. All right. And your last question in this round, question number 4. Which film starred Sandra Bullock, Don Cheadle, Matt Dillon, and Jennifer Esposito? Five, 4.
I'm going to have to go multiple choice again.
Okay.
I don't know this.
Your multiple choice options are A, Our Brand is Crisis, B, After the Sunset, C, Crash, or D, Premonition?
Crash.
For 1 point. Nice round by Brian. Had to go to multiple choice, but he worked his way through it and got a big 5 points in that round to add to his 4 already. So he has 9 and he's in the lead for the time being. But now we are coming to Kirk, the consiglieri's turn. All right, so we'll get you over onto your color, which is black. Boink. Are you ready, Kirk?
Yes, sir.
Classics.
Honestly. We got classics, roll call, President Allen, we got astronauts, holidays, Al Pacino, rappers, 90s, Marx Brothers. If you're okay with it, I would suggest spinning again. I know you're good with classics, but there are a couple of things on that board. That
Yeah,
you know
there's some
you're a
stuff
little
one I'm better at. Yeah, let's go ahead and spin again.
All right. Here is your spin. Whatever you land on is what you get. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a bad respin.
No, it's
Red.
not. No, it's not. You must not know Kirk's. You must not know Kirk in this color thing that happens in every match.
4 in a row.
All right. So, Brian, you now get the choice of picking through all of the categories.
You got them, right? Right.
Well, I just erased them all, but that's okay. I think I remember most of them. Let's go rappers turned actors.
All right. Rappers turned actors.
Yo.
Do you want me to take
I'm just getting rid of Jay there now. And yeah, you can take these ones. You can go ahead anytime.
Alrighty, Kirk, you got given the category rappers turned actors. Your first question. What class does Ice Cube's character teach in Fist Fight?
Give me multiple.
Yep. Your options are A, calculus, B, gym, C, chemistry, or D, history?
Pretty sure it's history.
That is correct for 1 point. Okay, your second question. In what film does Method Man star alongside Michael B. Jordan and Cuba Gooding Jr.?
Multiple choice.
Yep. Your options are A, Red Tails, B, Daddy Daycare, C, How High, or D, The Whackness.
Red Tails.
That's correct for another point.
Although I really want to see the whackness right now. So.
Your third question. In Mad Money, Queen Latifah's character Nina takes what item away from Bridget and flushes it down a toilet because she is spending the stolen money?
Multiple.
Yeah, no, I've never heard of this movie. Is it A, a necklace, B, a ring, C, a pair of earrings, or D, a watch?
Say earrings.
That is incorrect. Would you like the options repeated, Brian?
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna guess watch.
That is also incorrect. The correct answer is a ring.
Ring.
So no steal. Kirk going to his last one. You're 1 point behind. Your fourth and last question. In what film does Tupac Shakur star as a character named Bishop?
Multiple choice.
Yep. Your options are A, Juice, B, Above the Rim, C, Poetic Justice, or D, Gang Related.
It's the first one that came to my head. I was going to guess this. I'm going to say Poetic Justice.
That is incorrect. Would you like the options, Brian?
No. Let's go with Juice.
That is correct for a huge
Point steal. Wow. Well, that was a really great round.
really strategic choice by
Very
Brian.
strategic, yes. So we now have a switch in leadership. We're not going to take a break. It is 8 for Kirk, and we are looking at 9, 10.
Yep.
10 for Brian. So we have a lead change, and that will change up how we do things now because, Kirk, we are getting into round number 3, and round number 3 is the players pick round, and it works just like this. I won't make you do this one, Michael, because it's a long one. All right, there will be 3 questions worth 2, 3, and 5 points each. Each question will come from a different movie. The players were given these movies before, and we will repeat them in just a second. There are no multiple choice available, but also no stealing from rival players. A wheel will be spun to determine the movie for each question. The players will have the option to respin only one time in round 3, so choose wisely. If a movie is spun a second time for the same point value by a different player, it will be a technical respin. The player from behind will start answering questions first. Once that player ties or moves ahead of the other player, they will start answering questions again, and we go back and forth until somebody is TKO'd or mathematically eliminated. The movies you guys were given before the match are The Gift, 50 Shades of Grey, Tombstone, Shaun of the Dead, Almost Famous, The Lion King animated, Interstellar, and The Apartment. Kirk, you are up as soon as I bring up the next wheel.
Should have mentioned that the Lion King animated. It's the 1994 animated version.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
The traditional animated.
I would say photorealistic of the other one, but absolutely right. So Kirk, I'm going to bring. I don't have to bring Jay in.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, you can in case he wants to respin.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, okay. Boom. All right, there's Jay.
We're not going to refit, so it's a cast question.
Okay, so are you ready for your first spin, Kirk?
Yes.
And we land on... Could be Interstellar.
Take it.
All right.
Can I ask this one quick? Sam?
Yep.
Yep. Are we going to leave Jane just this whole round, do you reckon? Just because?
Yeah.
Okay.
Restore, respin.
Yep. Kirk, your 2-point question in Interstellar. Who played the 15-year-old version of Tom Cooper?
Timothy Chalamet.
That is correct for 2 points and ties the game.
That's right. Yeah, so now we go over to Brian. Jay's going bye-bye. All right, Brian, your 2-point spin turn is up now. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
No. Only thing you can't get is Interstellar. The Gift.
I'll take it.
All right.
You want me to just quickly take it, get it out of the way?
Yeah, you'll be doing all these ones. I'm just going to keep score.
Yep. Brian, your 2-point question in The Gift. What is the last name of Wendell Pierce's character?
Wow.
I thought these always just went to cast. Pierce, I think, is the neighbor.
5, 4,
Kramer?
3.
That is incorrect. Correct answer is Mills. Or
Mills. Detective Mills.
Oh, the detective. Okay.
All right. All right, we're going to stick with Brian and his 3-point spin. Brian, everything on the board is available to you. Are you ready for your spin?
Yes.
All right, and there we go. It's coming in. It's coming in. I was so happy that I'm doing this instead of watching the Golden Globes.
50
Respin that bitch.
There we go. All right, your 1 respin.
Ah, shit, not much better.
Interstellar.
Okay. Brian, you ready for your 3-point question in Interstellar?
Okay.
Finish the following quote from Dr. Brand. I'm not afraid of death. I'm an old physicist. I'm afraid of blank.
Okay. The answer is time. I think this question's been used.
Yeah? So you are correct. I'll say that.
I mean, I'll take the points, but I swear I've heard it in a match. I don't know.
I don't know if it was one of ours.
Unless it was like Wild Stallions match or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It wouldn't be Wild Stallions, just we haven't played in this new.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Okay. I definitely heard it somewhere recently, but maybe it's something else.
I haven't heard it. I'll say this: I've watched at least all the tournament matches. I haven't heard it.
That's why I'm thinking. I'm trying to think if it was in my Fatal 4-Way. I'm trying to think if Interstellar was one of the movies.
All right, guys. Sorry for that little bit of a break, but Brian, a competitor in this match, had heard this question of his 3-point question before. So, in order for fairness, he wanted to ask him a different question. So we've reached out. We've gotten another replacement question, which is from the same movie, and it is still the same type of question. So thank you very much, Brian. Anytime you want, ask him the question.
And just Matt just wants to send along his apologies if we got to mark it. So just want to...
No worries at all, Matt.
So Brian, your 3-pointer in Interstellar. Complete the following quote. Absolute honesty isn't always the most diplomatic nor the safest form of communication with blank blank. It's 2 words.
Human beings.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is emotional beings. So
Almost half of it answered. All right.
So Kirk has used one repeat, I believe.
Yep. And Brian's used one.
Yep.
All right. Well, we did it. We set the precedent before, so we're gonna stay. Are we gonna go with Kirk now?
Well, he has more questions left, so I think you go to him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you guys are now tied. So still okay. So Kirk, the only one that you can't get is the one that you got in your first question, which is Interstellar. Are you ready for your second spin for your 3-point question?
I'm ready.
All right. Wink. And the spin is rolling. The Gift.
You're muted, Jay, by the way.
You're muted, Jay.
Did you get tested on this one?
I tested myself. I just watched it
You just watched it earlier?
I watched it yesterday.
Okay. The respin really didn't work for you in the second round, and I'd say you just watched it. No, I would actually spin that again. I think there's a couple of movies on there that you're more comfortable with when it comes to quotes.
Yeah, give me a respin.
All right. Here's your one and only respin. Oh, and it's gone around and round. Will it be dirty?
Yep.
It will.
It will be dirty.
Damn dirty wheel. The Gift is the gift.
Alrighty. Kirk, your 3-point question in The Gift. Fill in the blank from this quote. Back then, everybody had a name. I was blank Simon.
Simple Simon.
For 3 points. All right, so let's just do.
Yeah, I will just say that was the first time The Gift had ever been used as the 3 points.
That's right. All right, so now we have a good, interesting scenario lined up here. The score currently is Kirk 13 and Brian 10. So, Brian, your question is coming up now. And bye-bye, Jay.
Respin.
I've already used my respin, yeah.
You already used the respin, so you still have 2 repeats. And you're, once again, wide open to get any movie you like. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
If Brian misses his question, Kirk wins the match. Good luck to both. Shaun of the Dead.
Okay. So that's it, right? Yeah, no respin?
Yep.
Okay. Brian, this is it. Your 5-pointer in Shaun of the Dead. Are you ready for it?
Mm-hmm.
Your question is pretty simple. Where did Pete get bitten?
Where did he get bitten?
Sorry, we're looking for a body part, by the way, not like location.
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2.
On the hand.
For 5 points and the lead. Whew. Oh,
Didn't even use repeat and then just went for it.
Just went for it. Like Brian doesn't even. I keep on reminding both these guys that they got repeats, and they're just like, screw it, I'm just going to answer it. All right, so here we go, everybody. This is Kirk's 5-point question. The only category he cannot get is Shaun of the Dead. He has no respins left, just like Brian did. If he misses, Brian wins and goes on to face Jeremy for the championship of Full Metal. If he hits, he wins and goes against Jeremy for the championship. Kirk, are you ready for your final spin?
Do it.
All right, I gave it a good juice with my little finger. And just to make it a three-peat, we have all three questions in Interstellar. Interstellar, Kirk, is your question.
At least I didn't rewatch this for nothing.
All righty. Kirk, are you ready, man?
I'm ready.
This is it. Your 5 Interstellar. How many astronauts total were deployed to examine new planets from the Lazarus mission?
12.
And your winner and tournament champion, Kirk, the consigliere Kowski. Woo!
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
That is exactly what I wanted to see out of that match. What an amazing match from both competitors. Final score 18-15. Wow. That is awesome. All right, we are going to get to some comments. We're going to start first with our unfortunate second place finisher, Brian. Just let me get you in here. Brian, you took a little bit of a detour from your normal stance and didn't do as well in round one as you normally do. Usually you kill that round, but you got roll call in round two. You worked your way through it and even got a steal from the other side of the table to take the lead going into round three. And then it just seemed in round three, you didn't get any movies that you liked as much. How do you feel about your overall performance, and what are you looking forward to next season?
I mean, yeah, I kind of struggled. I mean, I maneuvered through round two with some multiple choice and stuff like that. Didn't give up any steals, but yeah, round one I was not proud of my performance there. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts a little that it would have been a tie game if I didn't have a new quote, but I don't want to get a question right with any kind of controversy, so I'm not. This is not a complaint or anything. It's just one of the things that's like, ugh. But all congratulations to Kirk. He did a great job, and he's going to have a great match against Jeremy.
Awesome. Well, you are one of the premier single players in Full Metal. You're one half of the at this time of the taping, still the current champions for teams. You know what? It was a pleasure to have you in all of these matches this year. I'm looking forward to what you're going to do next year. Even though we're having the big teams tournament, which you'll be featured in prominently, either way, either as a competitor or as the champions waiting. But we're still going to be doing singles matches, and definitely after this performance and the performance to lead up to here, you're definitely going to get some matches. So, Michael, did you have anything you wanted to add?
Just with round two, what was the thinking in taking roll call? I know, was it just you weren't as comfortable with
I usually do very well in roll call, and because it's basically kind of the reverse of filmography. It's kind of giving you the movie or the cast. You think of the movie, and I'm usually very good in it. It's just a matter of that they plucked out a couple movies that were a little more obscure, and then blended. I just blanked on the title. That was just me. But again, I mean, the final score was a difference of like 3 points. So even if I had gotten the other three all without multiple choice, it wouldn't have changed the outcome. So,
and I do want to just apologize again about the Interstellar thing. I know that.
Oh, it's no apology necessary. No apology necessary at all. I mean, it happens.
It absolutely does. But I will say this for this has happened a couple of times to Brian, and I do want to thank you for your honesty and being a straight up player. So
it's the only way I want to play.
Absolutely. So thank you again from Full Metal and from the tournament. You did a great job getting here. We'll see you next season. And now we are with our winner and tournament champion, about to face the challenge of his life against the champion and my team partner, Jeremy the Atom Adams, for the singles Full Metal title at Snowball. How are you feeling, Kirk, about your match overall?
Man, it's been since March I came in the league, Sandy. You brought me in here. And this is what I came for. I don't want to sound overly confident or too conceited, but I mean, this is what I came to do. And some of the matches, some leagues, I kind of stumbled out of the gate, and I was kind of feeling unsure of myself. But I mean, I knew I had what it took to get to this spot, and I'm glad I'm here. I didn't think it would happen this fast, but I mean, it's just I'm at a loss for words. I'm going to say to Brian, first of all, I love Brian. I respect Brian. He's one of my wife's favorite players in the league. He's one of my favorite players in the league, and he is such a stand-up guy. This is not the first time he's done this. It's not the first time he's put a match online by being honest and calling out something that needs to be called out. And not all the players will do that, and Brian does. And I mean, that's what we've come to expect of him. But I mean, Brian's amazing. Brian's a world-class player. He's a champion, and to play him is an honor. So I can't say enough good things about Brian. But yeah, I'm so glad. I mean, like I said, coming to this tournament, the names I saw in this tournament, I was very nervous every match because I had to go through so much talent. There's so many talented people in this. So yeah, thanks guys.
No, thank you, Kirk. And we will get to comments from your manager in just a second, but I want to make sure and tell all the world out there, Kirk isn't being cocky, and he's not lying when he absolutely told me that he was here for the championships. And guess what? This is what he's done. He's now got an opportunity to do that. Jay, manager, you're muted, but let's hear what you have to say about that match, my friend.
This match was insane. First and foremost, shout out to Brian to being the most stand-up player in the league. I know for a fact that this isn't the first time it's happened. You know, everything slips by us every once in a while. Yeah. But the fact that he continuously calls it out shows that he has sportsmanship through the roof. Kirk, I told you when I told you that you had the possibility, that it was in you, that you knew the answers. Even when you started to give up on yourself a little bit, bro, I would never give up on you. We got you here. I'm just in the background. I'm just here to be the mouthpiece. You put everything on the line. You're the one who answered the questions. And you know what? You're keeping that streak alive, man. You landed on your opponent's color for the fourth match in a row, and you still get that W. You brought your A game today. Those were some difficult round 2 questions. Those round 3 questions. It sucks that we landed on the gift twice, but thankfully you knew it right off the bat. And that 12, man, that Interstellar, as soon as I landed on it, I was like, this is probably going to be the question that they'd ask you. I asked you that last night. And I'm so glad that we got the chance to work together. And you know what? I love Jeremy. I love Sandy. And I love Michael. You guys did a fantastic job. This is gonna be a great match coming up, but nothing should be taken away from Brian. Brian is one of the most formidable people in the leagues.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
It just shows that what we've done, what we can do with a little bit of studying, a lot of bit of studying, can elevate a lot of people. And look, we're about to go for gold. This is fantastic. Thank you for being here. Thank the hosts for being here. You know what? Again, Brian, fantastic player. Thank you for being a stand-up dude.
Thank you again. As always, first and foremost, to my team partner, Sean Wasserkrug. He gets me in shape for these matches every time. That guy's a killer. I never would have got this far without him. Jay, Kevin, the rest of the crew that was working with me, you guys make me a better player. And Brian makes me a better player. And knowing that I have to go up against Jeremy is going to make me a better player because he's the best. And I'm looking forward to that match, and I want to get it done, so let's do it.
Awesome. Well, Kirk, you have made your mark on this league as well by winning this tournament, coming from the rookie side, getting through the vet side, and you know what? You are very much deserving to get over there. Mike, what do you got to say to Kirk?
I was just going to say, for your match versus Jeremy, just speaking of not even picking a strength, just going to choose a color, because I mean, it's going to go so I mean, Fate, have you already thought about, I mean, I know you don't want to say it to me, have you thought about maybe what strengths you'll choose versus Jeremy and just how tough?
It's hard. Yeah, I mean, I have some ideas, but it's tough because, I mean, he knows it all. Yeah. It's hard to find. I mean, for Jeremy, honestly, it's more about, I think, shoring the will up for myself because there's very few things that I'm going to be able to hit him with that he's not going to be at least decent at. We'll go back to the war room and figure something out. But
I was going to say, are you pulling back the curtains a bit? Are you going to share strengths? Is that going to come into play? Because that could change.
That's not just up to me. I wouldn't mind doing that. I think that's a benefit to both players, and it makes for a better match. But we'll have to discuss that behind the scenes.
Yep, sure.
All right. Well, Kirk, congratulations again. Thank you again for being part of Full Metal.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Matt. Tournament. And you know what? We're going to get you guys out of here, and Michael and I are going to finish off this match. Thanks to both of you guys. Jay, you rule. All right, Michael. Well, you know what? That is it. That is the singles tournament championship match. What do you think overall about that and what happened at the end?
Yeah, no surprise it came down to the last question. I think something we didn't ask Kirk was, going into round 3 down versus Brian is a pretty scary situation to be in, because he's built his reputation on just not missing in round 3 and not losing when you're someone behind him. So I'm sure that had to be pretty scary. But this now means Kirk is 4-0 and he's won 4 matches in a row. Only a few players have ever done that. And he's now won a tournament, something only a few players have ever done. And anyone who's ever won a tournament, be it Chance, by default, Chance and Jeremy have gone on to win the title. So will Kirk join that company? I'm very excited to see Jeremy has got his hands full. Also picking a strength versus Kirk, because like we saw today, Kirk knows a hell of a lot of stuff. And yeah, so I'm very excited for that match. I can't wait.
And to be totally honest, you hit a good point there, Michael, is that, Kirk and Jeremy share similar strengths. They're both good in 80s. They're both good in a bunch of different categories that they share. So I do think that strategy, and, it's good that Kirk's got a war room to go with. I'm sure Jeremy is going to talk to me about it. And just so we have this clear, I will not be the host of that match. There will be somebody else in my spot here, possibly with Michael Campbell as the co-host. But that is going to be it for us. Thank you again from everybody at Full Metal. I want to just shout out, just as we're getting to the end of the season here, I want to thank all of the people behind the scenes, the editors, Jeff Faryu and his team, the writers, Matt Queller and his team, all the hosts that have come out. We've had a bunch of different hosts this year taking over the responsibilities because I haven't been around as much lately. I want to thank our fans. You guys are loyal. You guys always comment. You guys are always watching the matches. We get a ton of good views. It's really, really, really encouraging when you guys do that. But for myself, Sandy the Sandman Robinson, for my co-host, Michael the Golden God Campbell, this is Full Metal Trivia Singles Division Tournament Ending Match. I hope you guys enjoy it. Have fun and watch movies.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. This is a little unusual, but we're here for another Full Metal Singles Championship. And yes, it is me, Jeremy the Atom Adams. I'm back. I believe this is my second defense of the title. But it's hard. I don't want to be here alone. And unfortunately, my manager, Nico Suave-Rugoli, couldn't be here because he's doing something more important than this. He's doing his Trivia-thon event tonight. So everybody, look that up, seek it out. He's doing a lot of awesome trivia matches to support his cancer charity, which is very important. So I have no problem with him being here. But because of that, I had a little talk with my opponent today, and we came up with something a little unusual for the championship match. It's not, we don't have celebrity hosts or anything like that. We have something different, which is our team partners are actually going to be the hosts today. So co-hosting the match today, I have my good friend Sandy, my teammate, and he's here giving me a little pre-game support in lieu of Nico. And then we'll see that my opponent, who is Kirk, will have his manager and his teammate to support him, and then his teammate will be hosting. So we're here, Sandy. I guess I've kind of said the preamble. You have any words for me? Because, these never get any easier.
They don't get easier. We've, you and I have been through a couple. You've been through a bunch in multiple leagues, which is once again a testament how good a player you are. I was not going to be here just because I didn't want there to be any kind of, uproar about teammates hosting done. But you guys had the conversations and it worked out, and I couldn't be happier to be here with my partner, my best friend, to see him try and go for another title defense. So I think you're going to do okay, better than okay, awesome. But I can't be biased, so I feel you're still the champion, and you're a champion for a reason. And the people that you face to get here, and the people that you face along the ways, that's once again just a testament to how good a player you are. And I don't expect anything less in this match. So good luck, rock and roll.
And I just gotta say, yeah, I mean this match, I'm pretty nervous because. This is my last chance, I mean, we've kind of gone into January, but it's just kind of, in my mind, still the end of 2019, and it's my last chance to defend a title, to keep a title. If I lose this title, then I don't have a title. So it means a lot to me. So I've been prepping. I'm going to fight hard, but, I'm not going to act like this is going to be easy or a sure thing in any way, because Kirk Kolakowski is a tremendous player, one of the best guys in this league, and it's such an honor to be playing him. Not somebody that I've played one-on-one in this type of setting. And, with the awesome tournament we had, it really could have been any number of guys that got here. It's Kirk. I know he's been prepping hard. We've both been trying to strategize for these 5 rounds today, and, it's going to be a tough match one way or the other. But I'm honored to be here. I want to keep this title, but, if the worst comes to worst, I'll be back again. I've already, had the title, and, Kirk, more than anyone else, would deserve it. But I'm going to give him a fight. I'm going to try to get that title, and good luck all involved.
Absolutely. Good luck.
So, wow, this is what a championship looks like. A championship match. That's it's very unique. It's very cool. Kirk, I could not be happier that you're in this match. You had to go through pretty much the entire freak show to get to this point, and I could not be prouder to see my partner going for a title right now. I mean, get used to it, because you're going to be in this situation a lot. We are going to be in this situation a lot when we eventually take on Wild Stallions. But today it's about you, and you have worked your butt off for this. You have studied. I have crammed your brain with as much as I could give. I did exactly what everyone has touted me as doing, as being the toughest trainer in movie trivia. And Kirk, I have been the Mickey to your Rocky. This is all you. You've got this. Now it's time to bring the title to the freak show. Jay?
He's not wrong. The freak show is here, baby. We have one person who's climbed to the top. We will have a team. You guys will climb to the top. All you got to do is plant that flag, roll your shoulders back, take a deep breath, de-stress, answer your questions. It's just another training session. We've asked you 3,000 questions in the last 2.5 weeks. You know this. Take a deep breath, write that answer down, kick that ass. Jeremy's a hell of a competitor, and you're just on par. You're on par with him, if not a little bit better than him, and that's high praise. That is high praise. You got here. You went 4-0 to get here. You beat a lot of people, and let's show them why.
Yep, guys. This is it. It's I won the Tournament of Dreams, and I'm living the dream. This is why I'm here. This is why I came to this league, to be in this position. And Jeremy's been here before. I kind of feel like Chun-Li in Street Fighter, and he's M. Bison. This is the biggest match of my career ever. And for Jeremy, it is a Tuesday. And but I know he's feeling the pressure. He wants to hold the belt on nobody. It's going to be a great match. Fighting Jeremy is always an honor. I mean, that's something you work for and you build towards. But I feel great. I feel I proved everything I had to prove winning that tournament. I'm just glad to be in this match, in this position, going for the title, taking on Jeremy, headline Snowball. This is Snowball, right? Yeah, headline Snowball. And it's going to be fun. I can't wait.
Let's do this.
Welcome, everybody, and this is it. I would say welcome to another Full Metal Trivia match, but this is not any match. This is the headline match for the Snowball. It is the Tournament of Dreams winner, Kirk Kolakowski, and the current reigning, defending champion of Full Metal Trivia, Jeremy the Atom Adams. My name is Sandy the Sandman Robinson, and I am not here alone. As you've already heard, we have Sean, the Crusader Wasserberg here as my co-host, as both teammates of the before mentioned competitors. Sean, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm excited. This is a very unique situation where the partners are asking the questions to their fellow partners. It's for the title. I think this is great. I think this is an awesome idea. I cannot wait to do this. I'm so excited. Let's do this.
And you know what? I echo that, and I got to give credit to your partner Kirk for coming up with this idea, brought it to Jeremy, and then Jeremy brought it to me because we weren't gonna be part of this at all. I wasn't gonna host nothing, and then this idea popped around. And it ended up being perfect because I really wanted to be here, as I know you would have too. But what do you say? Like, talk about your partner just a little bit. I know you did something in the introduction, but talk about your partner and what he means to you, and what do you think he's got to do today to get through Jeremy?
Look, this partnership with me and Kirk, this thing got birthed about 10 months ago. Exactly, 10 months to this day, when Sandy, you allowed us on Full Metal Classic for the very first time, and that's how the Freak Show also began, because it was myself, Kirk, Ethan, Andrew, Jay, all of us were together. We got off the show, and you were like, we were all just talking. You were included, and you got off, and we kept talking for 2 more hours. And we were just like, hey, this is fun. Let's keep doing this. And that's how it began. And Kirk and I, we have this perfect yin and yang. There's movies that he loves that I don't like. There's movies that I love that he hates. So he knows what I don't, and I know what he doesn't, and it's that perfect mix, and he makes me a better player, I make him a better player, we train our butts off, especially with Jay. We are no slouches. Kirk puts a ton of pressure on himself, just like I do myself, and we're there constantly to be that other person's shoulder, whether it's good or bad. We've been through some losses, we've been through a lot of wins, and this is not going to be any different. And this championship, it means just about as much to me as it does to Kirk. And it's a very, very important day for both of us. And we've been building on this the whole week. We've been so stoked for this.
Absolutely. That's some great insight. You know, and I'll just talk about Jeremy here for a second. Yeah. The dude is an animal. I mean, you guys have all seen him. He's had multiple title defenses in different arenas. He's held the Full Metal Championship here for over a year. This is, he's a special player. He's like his brain is like a sponge for movie knowledge. I know how much he covets the Full Metal title. I know how much he wants to win it. And I think this is going to be a great test for him, but I think it's also a test that he's looking forward to and something that he can overcome. But you know what? I say we stop pumping these guys' tires up a little bit and we get to some introductions. What do you think about that?
Their egos are already pumped up enough. They don't need it anymore from us. They hear this from us off camera so many times. So let's go ahead and get this started.
They sure do. All right. Introducing first. He is the challenger and the Tournament of Dreams singles player. He has a strength of Marx Brothers movies. He is Kirk, the consigliere Kowski. And his opponent, he is the current, reigning, defending Full Metal Trivia singles champion of the world. He has a strength of movie release dates. He is Jeremy the Atom Adams. All right, guys, we are going to get right into it. Good luck to you both. You both deserve to be here. You guys have played amazing. We're going to get right into some questions. Here is how round number 1 of 5. That's right, 5 championship rounds. Round number 1 works. It is simple as every trivia community has. It is a simple whiteboard round where you'll be writing your answers down after I give you the question, or Sean gives you the question. You will get a 15 count to write, and then when asked to verbalize your answers. There is no stealing, and it's 1 point per question. Reminder to the competitors, you both have 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Competitors, are you ready?
Let's do it.
I'm ready. Good luck, Kirk.
Good luck, Jeremy.
Good luck, Sean. Hit him with that first question.
All right, the first question in the category of comedies. I'm not going to laugh. In the 2005, The Producers, why couldn't France Lipkind appear in his play on opening night? I hope I didn't butcher that name.
You didn't, actually.
I have honestly never seen this movie, so
I
I have no idea why.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to start with the champion, Jeremy. What'd you have?
This is probably wrong. He broke his legs.
And Kirk.
I know he. I think this was the Nazi, so I said he got deported.
Jeremy takes a 1-point lead. He did, of course, break his leg. All right, question number 2. In the category of actors and actresses, what actor appears in the following franchises? Aliens, Lord of the Rings, and Halloween. I'm a fan of 2 of those franchises.
I mean, there are some in 2 of them that I like and a lot that I don't like, but 1 I love.
5, 4, 3, 2, and
Repeat the question, please.
Oh, and he got that in just in the nick of time. All right, category question number 2. Category is actors and actresses. What actor appears in the following franchises? Aliens, Lord of the Rings, and Halloween. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are going to start with Kirk.
I hope I got the name right. Is it Ian Holm?
And Jeremy.
I thought it was wrong, but I also said Ian Holm.
It is incorrect. We were looking for Brad Dourif.
Yeah.
All right.
Stupid Rob Zombies. Damn it.
All right, in the category of non-US films, in The Devil's Backbone, what unusual object sits in the orphanage's courtyard?
I have a feeling that this is a horror film.
It sounds like it by the title, but part of me also thinks that it's just intentionally supposed to look that way, but it's not really.
All right, guys, can we be general on this?
Yes.
Okay.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back over to Jeremy. What do you have?
A bomb.
And Kirk.
An unexploded bomb.
That is correct. Bomb was all we were looking for, not cruise missile or anything like that, just bomb. All right, guys, good. We got a score of 2-1 so far. It's still really close and still really early. Question number 4 is in the category of Oscars. At the 2005 awards ceremony, the movies released in 2004. Let me repeat that, sorry.
Yeah.
At the 2005 awards ceremony for movies released in 2004, of the 5 Best Actor nominees, only 1 actor was nominated for playing a fictional character. Who was that actor?
For the life of me, I cannot even remember what movies were in that year. So, yeah. Tough one.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Kirk, we're going to start with you.
Total guess. I said Heath Ledger.
And Jeremy.
It took me a minute. Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood is the correct answer. That was a good guess, though, with Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
All right, in the category of sci-fi fantasy, in what 2014 film does Taylor Swift play the character Rosemary?
You a fan
Yeah,
of Taylor Swift there, Sean?
No. I used to work at Best Buy, and she was like she got paid a lot of money to sing like certain songs, and it just played on the loudspeaker every shift, and I just despised it. So no.
Well, that deserves a 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. Let's go back to Jeremy first.
Jupiter Ascending?
And Kirk.
I guess Hunger Games Catching Fire.
Both incorrect. We were looking for The Giver. The Giver.
Oh, that classic.
Or if you mispronounce it, you could say The Guyver. Shout out to Mark Hamill.
Which I would love that. Not people know about the driver.
Question number 6 is the category of horror/thriller. Who stars as the terrifying tenant Carter Hayes in Pacific Heights?
You ever live in an apartment, Sandy? Because, yeah, there are some terrifying tenants.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we go and start with Kirk this time. Kirk.
If it's the right movie I'm thinking of, Michael Keaton.
And Jeremy.
That is the right movie, Michael Keaton.
Exactly the right answer. There you go, guys. Good show. All right, question number 7, buddy.
In the category of drama, which 2017 film features a community known as Leisureland? Not gonna lie, that sounds like a very relaxing place to be. With this week, I'd love to go there right now.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's start off with Jeremy.
I think I know the movie, and I couldn't think of the title. It was evading me.
And Kirk.
Total guess. I said The Cure for Wellness.
Totally underrated.
Matt Damon movie?
It is a totally underrated movie.
Yeah.
Downsizing.
Downsizing.
We're looking for it. It's a fantastic
Knew the movie, just my mind could not get that title. Oh, those are the worst.
All right, guys. We have no perfect rounds in this round, so this is your final question in this round, and it is question number 8 in the category of plot summary. Name the 70s film based on the following plot summary. An Indiana small-town boy obsessed with the Italian cycling team vies for the affections of a college girl. I don't know how much that makes sense.
Yeah, I read that, and I was just like,
Indiana boy, Italian cycling team, college girl. I'm not sure I'm up with that, man. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. And Kirk, we're coming to you.
I scribbled a guess. I said The Last Picture Show.
And Jeremy, who wrote pretty fast.
I think it was because he was a high school kid. I think that's what that meant. But anyway, this is for Paulo Yama. We talked about this movie, Breaking Away.
Breaking Away is the correct answer. We are done with round number 1, guys. We are going to come right back after we do some quick score calculations and get right into round number 2. Be right back. All right, guys, we are back, and after that quick score calculation, the champion holds a 5-2 edge over Kirk. But we are entering round number 2, and round number 2 changes the fates of all competitors. I'm going to give you the rules right now, and then we will give you, as well as the competitors, the movies that are, or the categories for round number 2. The rules are the competitor in the lead chooses to go first or second. The player that chooses first will choose their color, and then the second player will then be given their color of what's left. The player that chooses to go first will get a spin at the wheel. If they land on their color, they choose their category. If they land on opponent's color, they will. The opponent chooses their category. All players have a chance to respin their chance, but whatever they do land on, they will be stuck with. This is round number 2, so the points are worth 2 points. Or you can go down to multiple choice and get answer the question for 1 point. There is, however, stealing, so bring that as a part of your strategy. You guys will each be given 4 questions, and that's it.
This suspense is killing me, Sandy.
I'm happy I got through that. That's all right, guys. That's the thing. I don't usually read when I'm hosting. I don't usually read the round 2 questions, so I usually leave that to my partner. So all right. So we're gonna get into this round. Jeremy, you are in the lead. Would you choose to go second or first?
That's a very tough decision, and I'll make it after you tell me what the categories are.
Absolutely. That is awesome. So I gave you 2 of the categories already, red and black. But your other categories are drama, news on film, roll call, James Cameron, sports, 90s movies, Japanese animated films, war, Tom the Ever Young Cruise, astronaut movies, and the strength categories, movie release dates for Jeremy, and Marx Brothers movies for Kirk. All right. So, with those categories in mind, Jeremy, you can choose to go first or second. What would you like to do?
Well, my manager, Nico, pretty much always advises me to go first and put the pressure on the other player. But while Daddy's away, the kid plays, I will go second.
All right. So I'm going to bring in Jay, if he's there. There he is.
I'm always watching. Always watching.
So now you get to pick the color, Kirk.
All right. I always bet on black, but I've been advised to pick red this game.
Okay.
So I am going to go with red.
All right. Okay, so there we go. So that means Jeremy is black. All right, let me get my handy dandy wheel up, out, and we got it going. All right, so Kirk, you chose red as your color. I've got it, the little thing sitting on red. Are you ready for your first spin?
Let's do it.
Wow. Oh, where's it going to come? Where's it going to stop?
So close.
That would be movie release dates. Jeremy's strength.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and...
We're spinning out again.
All right. Whatever you're on now, you will be on for a guide. And the wheel's spinning around. Finally, the camera's catching up to it. Oh. Movie release dates. Just
you got this.
There. All right, I will proctor Kirk's questions. La 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 la. Okay, Kirk, are you ready?
As I'm going to be.
All right, question number 1. The Nicole Kidman film, Before I Go to Sleep, was released in what year?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, 2009, B, 2010, C, 2013, and D, 2014.
Say 2010.
That is incorrect. Jeremy, a chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are 2009, 2010, 2013, 2014.
2013.
Also incorrect. The right answer was 2014. All right. Question number 2 in movie release dates. What year released the movie that was the theatrical debut of actor Ryan Gosling?
$2004.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal.
Is it 2000?
It is 2000. We were talking about Remember the Titans. That movie continues to bite people all over the Moot Tribute community. All right, Kirk, your third question. What film franchise has movies released in 1987, 1989, 1992, and 1998? Five.
Repeat.
4. Okay. It's your first. What film franchise had movies released in 1987, 1989, 1992, and 1998?
I'm going to say James Bond.
That is unfortunately also incorrect. Jeremy, the chance for a 2-point steal.
I'll at least save you a little pain, Kirk, and say they're not Christmas movies. Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon is the correct answer. All right, Kirk, last chance in this round to get some points. In movie release dates, question number 4. What year saw the release of Seven Brides for Seven Brothers?
Give me multiple.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, 1958, B, 1956, C, 1954, or D, 1952.
My first instinct was 56, so I'm going to go 56.
It is unfortunately incorrect. Jeremy, a chance for a 1-point steal.
It's 50. It's 54.
It is. It is 19.
Didn't need the options, so we're good.
All right. Okay. Tough round for her. Hit the other person's strength for that. Both spins. But now we are going to do the spin for Jeremy. We're going to put you on black. Are you ready, Jeremy, for your spin?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. All righty. A spin. It's going to land on sports movies.
Don't mean to break your hearts, Andy, but let's respin that.
I knew it was coming. All right, whatever you get now, you get.
Keep going. Stop.
Oh. And that would be Kirk's color. So, what's he going to do?
Can I get my manager up here?
You sure can.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, you there, Jay? How is he on anime? What do you think of anime?
Well, he does have children and he watches movies. It is specifically Japanese anime. That is one thing. Let's see what else is on this list. 90s news, roll call, Cameron, sports. I mean, he did spin away from sports. it's either, I would say either sports, or I would give him the Marx Brothers. Nobody knows it like you know it. So those are really our two go-tos.
I mean, he probably prepped for Marx Brothers, but I'm more likely to get more steals. So what do you think?
It's a possibility that he prepped for it, but like we were talking the other day, you can't find everything there.
I need points.
I would say if you're exactly,
let's give him Marx Brothers.
Exactly.
Okay, Marx Brothers. It is. And Sean, you'll be asking these questions, and you can go anytime after I get rid of Jay.
All right, Jeremy, in Marx Brothers movies, question 1. The film Horse Feathers is about what sport?
Football.
That is correct.
3 points.
Question number 2. In Duck Soup, which of the Marx Brothers plays Lieutenant Bob Roland, the secretary of Rufus T. Firefly?
That is Zeppo Marx.
That is also correct. In question number 3, in what film does Groucho Marx sing the song, Hello, I Must Be Going?
Multiple choice.
A, Go West. B, Animal Crackers. C, Love Happy. Or D, A Night at the Opera.
Animal Crackers?
That is correct. And your final question in Marx Brothers movies, in Love Happy, Private Detective Sam Brunion has been searching nearly 11 years for what?
Multiple choice.
You have A, missing painting. B, client's missing father. C, missing diamonds. Or D, missing sculpture.
I believe it's C, diamonds.
That is correct.
Wow. Okay. All right, guys. That is the end of round number 2. I am going to take a quick timeout while we do some score calculations here, and we will be right back. All right, guys. Welcome back. Wow, we had a tough round. That round for Kirk. He was, he got his opponent's strength and just couldn't come up with some answers on that one. And Jeremy doing what Jeremy does and knowing movies from any genre. We now have a score of 16-2, but it is not over yet. Remember that this is a 5-round match and anything can happen in the next 3 rounds. We're going to get through it, Sean. We're going to go into the Triple Jeopardy round. How about you give them the rules, buddy?
All right, the rules for Triple Jeopardy are a wheel featuring 6 categories will be spun. After a category is landed on, the player in the lead will have the option to spin again. Once selected, each player will answer 3 questions on their whiteboards from the same category. Each question is worth 1 point. However, questions answered in progression increase their point value by 1. All incorrect answers will result in forfeiture of 1 point, no matter what they're worth progressively.
Awesome. Perfect. Okay, guys, I've got the wheel up, and your categories are...
Did we spin the wheel for this one? Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yep. So everybody gets... It doesn't matter. Okay. I screwed up the wheel, everybody out there. So there's 2 of every category on the wheel on equal splice, so it doesn't really matter. But I just want to let you guys know your categories are A. 1, actors and actresses, animation, horror, directors, action, and comedy. I'm going to spin the wheel, and Jeremy, you were in the lead, so you will choose whether or not you want to respin again. All right, here we go. No. Action.
Yeah, let's go ahead and spin again.
Alrighty. It's a sad day for Team 80s when you move away from action. comedy is what you guys both get.
Well, I didn't want that either, so that all evens out.
Alrighty then. Let's go right down to comedy. Sean, you can do questions 1 and 3.
All right. All right. So, in the category of comedy, question 1: who stars as Brian Cohen in Monty Python's Life of Brian? Hot take. I cannot stand Monty Python.
Oh, no, Sean.
I can't. It's so bad. It's so bad. Stand these movies.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go to Kirk first. Kirk, would you?
Yeah, this is something me and Sean are connected on. These movies are garbage. I don't know. I said John Cleese.
And Jeremy.
Yeah, I love the movies. Graham Chapman.
It is, of course, Graham Chapman. Okay. Question number 2 in comedy. Michael J. Fox plays an action movie star that tags along with a New York cop so he can research in a role in which comedy?
Made me start over. Played actors a few times.
I love this movie. This is a movie that my dad always had me watch, and I thought it was great.
All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go over to Jeremy.
The Hard Way.
And Kirk.
Didn't have it.
Ooh. All right. And the final question, Sean?
Question number 3. In American Pie 2, what job do Jim and the guys take to earn extra money for the beach house? I mean, American Pie. You like them?
Oh, yeah.
I remember when I worked at the movie theater, I got to see this like a month and a half early. We got this film that early. I was like, yes.
I liked every American Pie except 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down. We're going to go back over to Kirk.
I guess strippers.
And Jeremy.
I haven't seen this movie since the theater, guys. Pool cleaners?
That is not the correct answer. They get a job as house painters, and that's where they find the lesbians. And
no, that's all right.
That's awesome. All right, guys. This is going to be a short break while we calculate some scores, but we're going to be right back after this. All right, guys. We are back, and your winner by way of knockout and still Full Metal Trivia Singles Champion of the World, Jeremy the Atom Adams. Okay, guys, we are going to start over with Kirk first with our interviews after this match. We're going to get some thoughts from him, and we will be going over to him right now. Kirk, just a tough match, buddy. It just didn't seem to, I don't know if you just got thrown off by round number 1 or round number 2. Just didn't seem to go your way at all. This is by no means a true representation of what type of competitor you are. We watched your entire run through the tournament, right up to the tournament finals, and you killed it. You played amazing all the way through. I know this isn't the what the hell's the word I'm looking for? This isn't the result you were looking for. I don't even feel good about asking you what you thought about your game today, because I know what you thought as somebody who's been in this exact situation before. But what are you looking forward to next year?
Yeah, I mean, it happens. The one thing I hate coming out, and I mean, if you're going to contend in this league, getting your butt handed to you by Jeremy is a rite of passage. That's just going to happen. I hate going back and having a what if to ask, and my what if is always going to be, what if I actually spun a movie trivia category in round 2? But hey, it happens. It's there, and it's part of the game. And Jeremy, he strategized, he did the right thing, and it worked out for him. But yeah, I mean, I had nothing to prove here. I'm disappointed. I wanted the 5-round experience, and I wanted to put on a better match for everybody. So I apologize for everybody for not doing that. This is a crummy main event. But yeah, I'm coming back. I've proved here that I can be here and I belong here. This match doesn't deter me at all. Like you said, this is not representative of what I can do. But yeah, it is what it is.
Just let me say this, Kirk, for the record. This is not a crummy main event. You earned this spot, and just because the result ended up the way that it was, people are still going to line up and want to play this game and play on your behalf to see what they could do. And you do not hold your head down. This is you played amazing. Sean, what did you think about Kirk's game today?
Look, I'm not upset. I'm not mad at all, dude. These questions were rough, and once again, the wheel does not like you, bro. It doesn't. Because even when it works for you, it screws you. So, look, we're just going to take what we did, what we took from this. We're going to go back to the lab, and we're going to get stronger, and we're going to get better. Don't hang your head on this. We knew going in that this match was going to be rough. And whether we won or lost, we knew that we were going to be fine either way. So we're just going to take this, you, me, Jay, the rest of the Freak Show. We're going to work. We're going to build. We're paying attention to what happened in this match. We're going to take the right notes, we're going to study the right way, and you're going to get back in this situation one way or another, and the result will be different. That's exactly what's going to happen. So don't worry.
Absolutely. And Jay, any thoughts on it?
He's not wrong. Playing against Jeremy, even getting your ass handed to you by Jeremy, he is not wrong, is a rite of passage. We as the Freak Show will just have to go in and play Dr. Frankenstein and turn him into a Frankenstein's monster of trivia knowledge. We will be back. This is one stepping stone towards the path of greatness. And you know what? Dr. Wayne said it best. You gotta fall. What happens when you fall? You gotta pick yourself back up. That's exactly what we're gonna do. And we're gonna tweak some things. We will definitely be back. Movie release dates is always going to be a bitch. It's always kind of hindered Kirk a little bit, and I agree with him. It's not really movie trivia; it's data. But he played fantastically, and Jeremy is Jeremy. Let's be real here. He put on a fantastic show. I know Nico can't be here, but you guys did fantastic. Kirk, again, this is nothing to hang your head on.
Yeah.
This is something to learn from. We will grow beyond this. And we will be back.
Yeah, and hats off to Jeremy. I mean, I played bad, but he played good enough to. I mean, this was a rough match. Anybody else, even where I was, I think I still would have been in this. 99% of the other players in the fan league, I still would have been in this because they would have been somewhere near me because these were not easy questions. And this is just Jeremy doing what he does, and this is why he's so hard to beat. And he's the goal. My goal now is to beat him, or I'm assuming he'll be champion for a while. If not, it's going to be whoever has that belt. But I mean, Jeremy's the target right now. So I mean, I'll be back, and I'll do better than this next time. I promise.
And all else fails, dude. You know what we have to focus on now? These guys.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Sean, because I was just about to do that. We are definitely going to be seeing Kirk as well as his partner, Sean, as the first team match of the season in our next season after we take a short break. They're never short enough, or they're never long enough. But we will be seeing Team 80s versus the Jurassic Sharks with an opportunity from whoever wins that to go up against the winner of either Red Herrings or Wild Stallions.
Our plan is working perfectly, Sean. We're luring them into a false sense of security.
That's right. That's right. But that is, you know what? That's going to be a fantastic match. We've been looking forward to this match a long time. It should have happened this year. Time just got away from us. But we are going to make that match happen, and I guarantee you it's going to be a barn burner. But we are going to go right now down to our reigning champion, our victorious one, Jeremy the Atom Adams. All right, Jeremy, you've retained your title for a third time?
Yeah, this is my second defense. So
second defense.
I
that's
won
right.
it,
So
and
you
now
won it.
I've
so.
defended it twice. Yeah, I won it
That's
against
right.
Joseph, defended against Jay, now defended against Kurt.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you played about as good a match as you possibly could in this match. You didn't, you played on his strength of Marx Brothers. You played pretty well, only going to multiple choice, but even getting the multiple choices on there. It was really your steal game in that round two from Kirk. You know, he hit that rough, your strength of movie release dates. And trust me when I say there are very few people that are really good at movie release dates. I am not one of them, so I am in Kirk's boat there. I would have been missing those left, right, and center. And then, you played you played really well in round number 3 too to end up with the KO. How do you think about your performance today? And what are you looking forward to next season?
Just to give a little background, the last singles match that I played, it was in another league, and it was a championship match, and I was on Kirk's side of things there. It was one of my worst matches I've ever had. It just seemed like all the questions went against me. My mind wasn't quite working and pulling things that it should have, and I got KO'd. So coming into this match, I was not in a happy place. I got to prove to myself, that I am the champion guy who wins. I got to prove to myself that I am, at the top of the heap, because that really, when that happens to you, it doesn't matter where you are, it rattles your confidence. And I just, I have a lot that I want to say to Kirk right now, because I was just there. I just went through this getting knocked out in another league. And, for one, I don't feel great right now, because I know he's a great player, and I know that he did kind of get screwed tonight. Things just, they went in my favor. I mean, they went in my favor all the way through. We got comedy questions for the most part that I knew, and he didn't. They were just happened to be movies I like more. The wheel was just all on my side in round 2, and I'm a strategic player, so I'm going to play all of that to my advantage. That's how it's about playing the game as well as the knowledge. That's how you have to that's how you win championships. So I feel like this wasn't, like you guys said, a representation of who he is as a player. I feel that there's definitely a situation where he goes to round 5 and a situation where he beats me. And I think if we're back here again, I won't feel any false confidence, because I know he's a great player. And I just want to say, I understand where he's coming from and not liking movie release dates. We've kind of talked about that before, not thinking it's true movie trivia. I totally get that. But, for me, that's like, I've always associated movies with the dates. It's just how my mind works. And I love that kind of knowledge. And anytime Oscars or dates can be involved, that is something that I hold on to, and it's something that other people have made a part of the league. But I totally get where he's coming from, and when he says that, it's like, well, if I had picked a different strength, maybe this would have been a little more fair. I mean, it's still fair, because that is one of the categories. It has been since the beginning. But on the other hand, it's like, maybe I should have done something else. Maybe I should have picked a franchise or a filmmaker, an actor or something, and maybe it wouldn't have kind of felt kind of icky like it feels right now. And then on the other hand, the Marx Brothers thing, I just want to say, it kind of, I was able to study. I'm not a huge Marx Brothers guy. I had a little bit of knowledge, but I was able to study, and that sucks that I was able to play that to my advantage and get those points. But the one thing I really want to say to Kirk is, despite the trivia part of it and how things went today, I like this community because it's about introducing other people to movies, sharing your love of movies with people. And it was a tremendous week getting to watch Marx Brothers films and see A Night at the Opera for the first time, which is now like one of my top 5 comedies ever. And, so despite however it played in the match, I'm very grateful to Kirk for picking that as a strength and for getting the opportunity to watch those movies. And now they're in my life. And at the same time, it feels weird because it kind of helped me win the match, but I still, I think it's a good thing on some level. And I'm glad that like I said, I'm glad I end the year with the title. What can I say? This is, more than anyone else, I wanted a competitive match today. I wanted 5 rounds. I studied the round 5 movies like crazy. I was ready to go there. But here we are. I've still got the title. I've got a title at the end of this year, or, you know, kind of retroactively for 2019. And now I can kind of take a little break and refocus, and, you know, we can get ready for our team match. And it feels like one chapter concluded, and it concluded in a way that I'm happy with. And I feel like few players have had years like I had in 2019. I won a lot of matches. I won multiple titles, and I kept one of them. So I feel very happy with that. And thank you, Sandy, for being here today. And thank you, all our guys that were on the call with us, helping us out. And thank you, Kirk, for the tremendous run that you had to be here with me today. It's an honor. And wow, it's going to be a great 2020 in Full Metal. With everything that's going on, with the things that have gone on with the Schmodown, with some of our players going up there. And now we're going to have some new people coming in next year, and it's always a new chapter. I'm just really excited, and I'm going to defend this thing as long as I can.
Awesome. Well, you know what? I'm going to pass it over to Sean. Sean, do you have any comments for Jeremy? You want to ask him anything?
Jeremy, and I'll speak for Kirk, because I know how Kirk feels. We wouldn't have wanted you to do anything less. We wouldn't have wanted you to go easy on us. We wouldn't have wanted you, or he wouldn't have wanted you to stay away from something because you thought it might be, you know, slimy or a dirty pool or anything like that. He hates movie release dates. We all hate movie release dates. But if he's going to beat you, or if he wants to beat you, he wants to beat you at your best. He doesn't want to beat you because you decided, I didn't pick this because it feels dirty. So don't feel bad about that. You're a respectable champion. I respect the hell out of you for saying that. But if Kirk or me or whoever in this league is going to go against the champ, you want the champ at 100%. You don't want the champ taking it easy, because then if you lose, then we didn't beat the champ. We beat the champ who's trying to just, you know, put on the best match. But the best match isn't you taking it easy on us. The best match is you coming out being your best and us beating you. So I respect you for that. But yeah, I mean, you're a top-notch guy, man. You're super respectful to the league, to everyone here.
Love you guys.
You did a great job tonight. I mean, you know, like I said, these questions were rough. So you did great, and you do exactly what we do. You found out what their strength was, and you made it a strength. You made the Marx Brothers a strength for you. That's how we study. That's how we do things. Now with movie release, it's a big wide margin.
It is,
but you do what the Freak Show does. You turn a weakness into a strength, and we can't do nothing but respect that. So you did a fantastic job tonight. I guess the one question I would really have for you, being the champ, I mean, you're on the top of the hill. Is there anyone that you're looking at going?
There's a lot of tremendous players in this league. There's going to be, you know, a huge talent pool next year. But I'd be lying if I didn't say I got to beat Jake again. Jake and I have a lot of history, and he, I think, really is, next to me, honestly, at this point, the best player in the league. And yeah, we need a rubber match from some of the stuff that's have gone down between us. So I'd be honored to play any number of players. You know, Brian Michaels, Joseph Olivas again, Kirk again. All of these guys I respect so much. But I'd be lying if I didn't say Jake, because it's the truth.
There you go, Sandy.
Awesome. Well, we are going to once again, Jeremy. You heard it over there. You and I and Team 80s are starting off 2020 against these very two competitors here with Jurassic Sharks. That's going to be a competitive match, because I know that Kirk's going to come out blazing after this, and Sean and the rest of the what do you call you guys? The Freak Show. You guys are gonna study hard. And I can guarantee you that Jeremy and I are already studying hard for this. So I wanted to just thank Jeremy for an amazing year this year. And then we'll just come to me and you, Jeremy. I will say goodbye, and it'll just be me and Sean. Well, Sean, that was you know what? As much as people are going to look at it and go, whatever, I still think this is a fantastic match, and I know it didn't turn out Kirk's way, but you know what? I don't consider this one match, you know, the best part about the entire Snowball. You know, Kirk's performance in the tournament championship against Brian Michaels, his you know, his run through the tournament and the hard people he had to face in that tournament, just shows you guys like what kind of class you guys are over in you know, in your guys' faction. And I just want to say thank you to you for co-hosting this match with me. It was really fun. You know, too bad you haven't had me on camera really more often, you know, like for the prequels, you know, talk, but you know,
you go to sleep early. I'm sorry you go to sleep early. We're late. The show runs late and we tend to shoot late.
I'm just teasing. As soon as I saw that pop up, I'm like, hold on, this whole community knows that I'm like one of the biggest prequel fans out there. How did I not get asked for this? And then I messaged you.
I did so badly for Attack of the Clones. They just ripped me to shreds on that film. I needed you so badly.
Well, I appreciate you, Sean, and it has been amazing to have you as a co-host. I am now. My name is Sandy the Sandman Robinson. Full Metal Trivia has been here for quite a long time now, and I want to say thank you to everybody, all the fans, all the people that work behind the scenes. You know, Michael here, Campbell. You guys haven't seen him all day, but you know what? He's here and he's third judging to make sure nothing else happens in this match. We have a bunch, and Michael also co-wrote this match, so you know we have that announcement to make as well. I can't remember if I made it last time, but I will say this: Matt Queller, our head question writer, is stepping down. He's still going to be involved in the writing, but Michael Campbell and Andrew James Barr have stepped up to take the spot of him as head writer, head writers within that writing room. So we're really happy about that change. We also are going to have a change to round number 3. Do I know what it is yet? I might, but I'm not telling you guys until we announce it. But you know, all of our editors, you know, especially you know, Nick Carley and Jeff Varu, killing it in you know, in the editing, and we did a ton of matches this year, a ton, and for those two to be able to get through all of this stuff, it was absolutely amazing. To all of our fans and all the competitors, you know, we play this trivia game and it's our heart and soul. We got on the screen and we want to win, and it's competitive. But at the end of the day, you know what? We get off stream and we're joking and having a good time, and everybody's fine. You know what? And that's the kind of community I love. It's the kind of a community that we've grown, and I'm very proud of that. So on behalf of all our members of Full Metal Trivia, thank you again so much. Get ready for 2020 because it is going to be amazing. We're going to have a big teams tournament that's going to go on. We're going to have a team championship match early on in the season to crown or keep the continuing champions that we have, Wild Stallions. Jeremy Adams is still going to be there, and if you think you want a shot at him, start requesting some singles time. But for me and for Sean, I just want to say thank you to everybody again. I can't say it enough. And we are going to be out for tonight. Watch the Snowball. It's coming up soon. Thank you guys so much. As always, have fun. Watch movies.
See you next season.